man.
Torts.
Well, you did say we were going to try and be candid, so.
That was candid. All right. It was candid.
Yeah.
Candid Camera. Did you ever see that? Do you know what Candid Camera is?
It sounds familiar. I don't know what it is, though.
It was like a TV show a long time. Hi, Marjorie.
Hello.
It was like a TV show, maybe the 80s, 70s, 80s. And it was like kind of like Punk'd, but like an early version of Punk'd. And they would trick people. And they would, at the end of the joke, they would say, "Surprise, you're on Candid Camera."
Oh, I know what that is.
Look
okay.
who's what's it called when they're stealing your shot?
Photobombing. Yeah, it's a little cat.
I can't remember all these. That's our little cat Lola in the background. We're sitting out on our lanai.
Lanai?
I don't know. It's not really. I don't know. On our slab. We're sitting out on our slab.
We got a nice slab here.
We're about to grill some chicken. I couldn't remember if I said 6:30 or 7. My brain is a little fried. Ooh, look. Oh, Deborah Coyle. This is your first live on YouTube. I love that. Hi, Lenora. Hi, Hobby Hysteria. My Asher looks like your Asher.
Your Asher's pretty lucky then.
Asher is trying to do the quarantine hair thing. He's just going to see how far he can go with it.
It's
and then I think probably
in the next few days, it's going to have to get trimmed bad. It's really bad right now.
My husband cut my hair, which it's okay. He did an okay job. We had a moment of panic, and then it was fine. So he trimmed mine up because it was looking really shabby. It still doesn't look great, but we're in better shape than some.
Yeah.
So we're thankful. High road scallops, shrimp, and linguine.
Ooh, that sounds really nice.
Asher, you do look like your dad.
Look a lot like him, especially in this dress shirt of mine. It's very similar.
Yeah. So we've been moving him in over the last couple days. He doesn't know what's going to happen with college. We don't know what's happening with their living situation in the fall.
Yeah, everything's crazy here in Texas. I mean, I don't have a place to stay right now, so thankfully, Mom and Dad will letting me stay with them for the time being.
Allowing me
to
stay. He can always stay with us. We actually made him an office up in our attic area. And so he has kind of a little private place to get away from us because, he's 20 years old. And
Ash is 22 years old.
No way, Hobby. That's crazy. Hi, Barb Britton. Hi, J-Dog. How are you, Keisha? I haven't seen you in a while. So we're on here together. Asher isn't really a camera person. He's more of he's my introvert. He's like my husband, more introverted. But he and I are kind of doing something together, which was his idea, which is funny. So he told me yesterday we were moving, and he just said that he was kind of frustrated. I think just coming out of quarantine land at the college. Well, I don't know. You can tell them what you.
Well, yeah, basically. I mean, a lot of people have heard of the freshman 15, where you put on 15 pounds for college. My phone's blowing up. Sorry about that. And also in quarantine, you also are probably going to gain a lot of weight. So I've done both, unfortunately. And it kind of came to a head when I was moving over. It was I want to make some serious changes. And, I know someone who was making serious changes. So I wanted to help her out and get some motivation from her.
Yeah, we were in the kitchen, and he said, I think I've put on some weight from the last 3 months.
I put on 30 pounds from the last 3 months.
Not just from the last 3 months.
Yeah, from the last 3 months.
So you also were sick before that.
Yeah.
So he's had several things happening that we won't go into.
Medical things happening.
That's his private business.
Yeah.
But he wasn't feeling so hot most of last year.
Yeah. Really just most of 2019 was
just
pretty rough.
Had a lot of doctor visits and just not feeling good. And so I think you had gotten down pretty low, mostly because you were not eating.
Yeah, I just couldn't eat in general.
So he feels better now, is in the clear now, and all his tests came back and everything. Everything's good. But then you couple that with being alone. You had 3 roommates. They all moved home.
Yep.
And they all are very like fitness minded people.
Yeah.
And so, he's just by himself. And doing school, he used to walk to classes all over this huge campus, and he wasn't walking anymore, and all of that stuff. So you can imagine that, like all of us, it's been just kind of a struggle. My husband's out here now. Uh-oh. What's he doing?
He's doing grill maintenance.
Okay, he's doing grill maintenance. So he asked me, Dad's a fitness guru, Rosemary says. Rosemary, you're something else.
Thank
He's
you.
over there
Thank
laughing at you, by the way.
I'm glad you're grateful. I'm very grateful myself.
Yes, we're very thankful.
Yeah.
He just was in a lot of pain and just having
There was definitely a few scary months in 2019. So
Yeah.
it's just about all sorted now.
Yeah.
Lots of water helped with that.
Yeah, a lot of water. So anyway, he is going to do, we talked about Weight Watchers, but then we also talked about MyFitnessPal for him.
Thank you.
And what are you guys doing?
Almost on his shirt.
He's on camera. Leave him alone. You want to say hi? Oh,
Hey,
somebody wants to say hi, but won't. Come just pop your head in. They can't see you.
I was back here looking for the window.
He wants to say hi. You see how he is?
Every time you're on camera. I'm
Every
like,
time you're that's your like hang around the house shirt. It says hi on it for Hawaii. Okay, so we talked about MyFitnessPal versus Weight Watchers for him, and I think probably just to get used to calorie counting, because that's not something he's ever done and not really ever thought about calories in or calories out or kind of what he's eating. He has I think a typical college diet.
Yeah, definitely. That's a good way of putting it.
So like you cook for yourself,
Yeah.
but you also eat out a lot.
Yeah.
And
I don't always make the best decisions on what I eat out with what I eat when I go out.
Right. And when you're active, you don't have a problem with your weight.
Yeah.
But because you have not been very active, you've noticed a difference. So, Tammy rejoined Weight Watchers last night. Good for you. So anyway, we put MyFitnessPal on his phone last night. And I think yesterday you just started kind of putting in your calories and you had never really looked at how many calories were in things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
There's a lot.
you had like an eye-opening moment. I think like he was putting in, he had an energy drink yesterday because, he knew he was going to be moving. And the energy drink was like,
It was almost like 400 calories just by itself. It was hefty.
yeah. So we talked a lot about like not drinking your calories and then just stuff like that. So today he's been trying to manage calories, and what are you finding?
It is pretty difficult when you're like just starting up, when you've never done it before. But after I kind of started like getting into the habit of looking at like nutrition facts and everything, it's definitely a little bit easier, like more manageable, especially when you're just counting calories, like when you just do it really simply, because there's still a lot of foods that you can make and enjoy that are still low calorie, but there's definitely obviously a lot of sacrifices as well. I can't eat brownies every single day, for example.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and that's a good example is that you can still have brownies, just not every day.
yeah, definitely.
So I think your plan that you came up yesterday was having maybe like a day that you like kind of like a cheat day,
Yeah.
because in Weight Watchers we get points, we get extra points to use where we want. On MyFitnessPal you don't really have that.
Yeah.
And they put him at like 1,800 calories. So
Which is definitely quite a bit lower than what I used to be eating. I used to be doing like maybe 2,300 calories a day. So it's a spike down.
yeah, well you probably were more, you might have been closer to 3,000 calories a day.
Honestly, yeah. There was some days that I definitely went over.
Right. Which, you can burn that off if you're active. So anyway, we talked about that. So Asher's going to pop with us this week. And he and I have a challenge going together. So I lost 1.5 last week. Thank you. From popping and just staying on plan with you guys. We were all popping together. So he wanted to know what popping is. And I was telling him it's just, staying on plan and what that means for you. So with that in mind, what does your pop look like this week? What's being on plan mean for you?
So this week, I'm just doing it really simply since it's my first week of doing this. I'm just going to stick to at or below 1,800 calories every day. I'm going to cut back on like sodas, which is my kryptonite. I love drinking soda.
Yeah, Coke.
Lots of Coke, lots of cherry Coke. So I'm cutting back a lot on that. I'm also drinking a lot of water. This is a Tupperware bottle, which she sells, by the way.
Actually, you don't have to rep. Actually, going to rep for me on all my
every
social
single
media.
time. This is how big is this bottle? Like one.
I think that's a liter.
Yeah, maybe like.
It's a 1 liter.
Yeah, so I'm doing about honestly like two liters a day of water.
Well, you already had 1.5 liters.
Yeah, I've already had 1.5 liters today. I'm gonna drink this entire bottle as well.
Yeah.
So lots of water every day. I don't really have like a step goal, but because I'm still trying to like ease myself into this, so just active when I can. I have the set of stairs going up and down from the attic. I'll just go up that like 50 times. Have that be my exercise for the day. But yeah, just stuff like that.
We're talking about small changes.
Yeah.
And for him this week, it really is just doing, logging his food and staying within his calorie range and then drinking water. I think that's honestly, even drinking water might be above, but I think tracking your food and staying within your point range or your calorie range, whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
That's definitely part of what I need to be doing is this is all the water I've had today. I'm terrible at water. So this next week, the next 5 days, I'm really going to make a concerted effort to get my water in and get back to drinking my big glass of water before every meal. That really helps me get my water in. The weekends, I'm just terrible about water. And then for me, 10,000 steps and tracking. That seems to, if I do those 3 things, I go down on the scale. So, and I don't think, you're going to have that big of a challenge getting it off because you are right on it, you know, and it's not like you've been overweight for a really long time. So, Janice says MyFitnessPal has her at 1,240 calories.
Wow.
But it's more doable for you. And I know over on Facebook, a lot of us were talking about, there's a lot of people that are doing MyFitnessPal with like counting calories with Weight Watchers, or they've switched over to MyFitnessPal. I'm still doing Weight Watchers Green right now. It's working for me. I had done blue for like a week or 2 weeks, just to kind of keep from gaining. And now I'm back on green. So Michelle wants to know if Asher's going to update on progress.
The goal right now is you're going to do update videos as well, right? Basically, whenever she's doing that, I'm going to try and pop in for a little bit and add my own updates. I'm going to be doing a weigh-in on Saturday morning, and my current goal right now is I want to lose like 5 pounds this week, which I don't know if that'll be possible, but I really want to try to because I'm really I'm eager to see what happens when I do this. So I'll be doing kind of infrequent updates, just depending on what's happening during the day.
He and I were probably going to check in with you guys on Wednesday again, and then Saturday morning we're both going to weigh in for you guys. I think that's doable for him. What is that?
I was just going to put that on the side.
Some kind of sauce for the chicken.
Yeah, not on there.
So we'll check on Wednesday, and then we're going to weigh in on Saturday and let you guys know what it is. I don't know what time we're going to, it just depends on him because his schedule is not my schedule.
Yeah.
But we'll do a Saturday weigh-in and let you know. I think 5 pounds for a 20-year-old for first week is actually really doable, especially when you're drinking a lot of water. He probably will lose a lot of water the first week. So 5 pounds is a good goal. And we'll just see how far. And then he's going to take Sunday off. And then he'll get right back on. So Sunday's going to be like his cheat day. Not really off, but like a day where he's going to have some of the things that he really likes. And then right back on. And we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm honestly really excited for it. I'm excited to see the improvements happen over time and just really starting to care about what I put into my body, which is something I haven't cared about at all before in my life.
Oh yeah, you haven't really ever had to think about this.
Yeah. So I've just gone by my youth and my really insanely fast metabolism.
Yeah, you have a high metabolism. So everybody thinks that's pretty doable for you.
Thank you, everyone. It's really nice to see all the encouragement.
Yeah, thank you for encouraging him, you guys. And we'll try to, do this week and see how it goes. So we'll come back on Wednesday evening, probably around 7 Central Time.
Something like that.
Six,
Yeah.
6 or 7 Central Time. That's usually the time that we. Sorry that we're not better at scheduling. We just are going in separate directions. But we'll do that and check in with you guys Wednesday. I'd love to hear what your goals are for the week, your pop goals. Again, mine are tracking, water, and 10,000 steps a day. I go back on the road again tomorrow. So I'll probably do maybe a little vlog here and there for you all. And we thought about showing you our dinners. Maybe vlogging the week of dinners. We'll see if we can get that accomplished because we're going to try to eat kind of healthy dinners together. The rest of the day, all bets are off. But, we like sort of the same foods.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll kind of give you some. Deborah's saying water, Asher.
Lots
So
of water.
good.
That's good.
And if you have any other, encouragement from him or tips, since he's new to sort of managing, catching something before it gets out of control, I know that he would be really open to that. And, we don't want him to be 47 and still dealing with this. So hopefully you can get it off and then just, maintain a little bit, right?
Hopefully. That's the plan right now.
All right. I will see you guys later. So stay in orbit. Let me know what your goals are for the week. And we'll check back in on Wednesday. So let's try to have 5 perfect days. Let's try to pop. And we'll see you on Wednesday night, probably around 6:30 or 7 live. And just look for us here on N is for Nurse.
Yeah.
And come check us out over on N is for Nurse RN over on Facebook. And I'm N is for Nurse 17 on Instagram. Love you guys. See you later.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. That was nice.